Okay, we're back with GIDIFA. It's now coming up on the middle of February, and we have some updates and questions for Mr. Honorable Angel Ferdinand Marcos. First of all, with the topic of 1 million homes for each country, can you give us a quick update on how that project is coming? And
Okay. In regards with the projects or the mission of 1 million home per country, we are now in the process of putting our trade together. The way we do it, I design a program that each country would have a platform. And this platform, we will set aside funds to finance infrastructure project for each country. In this way, it doesn't overlap. So the way to do it is each country will have its own separate funds that we assign that will be used for turnkey projects that will earn interest every day. And there will be a country managers who is going to manage this. There will be a construction development managers also who will manage the infrastructure development of each development. And there will be a program manager also for each country who will do the program management for the funds, the allocation of funds that is set aside for each country. I invite everybody to participate in each country for their development. The funds is available and we can do a turnkey contract and they can verify the funds as they please. We're inviting state-of-the-art developers, we're inviting ultra-modern developers, we're inviting high technologies, invention that we could synergize to our project in each country. Remember, our world right now is 2,000 years old, is a little bit of obsolete. And the development and the construction is already in 1800, 1700. So we need to change the whole system, the whole paradigm into a different paradigm. In this way, we can take advantage of the new technology, we can take advantage of the new realm, and the most important is we are going towards the future. There will be a development in each country that have a sewage system, water system, ecosystem, and there will be a lot of correction that we don't have in each country. Like for instance, we have what they call magnetic repulsion that we can use without using fossil fuel. We also have solar system. We also have the nano system that we can use in every technology. We have 200G of internet. So we can download a movie for a period of 10 seconds. We have all this available, and I'm inviting more, including the right pool of development in every houses that we gonna do. It has to be earthquake proof, it has to be typhoon proof, and it has to be environmental also. Another things that I would like to let everybody knows that we are ready now. So whoever wants their country to be developed, they can send me an email or application. Whoever has some project that can help a country, they can send me an application or they can fill up an application in our website and they will be funded.
So you need large contractors that have the capacity to put their own team to work and build these developments.
Well, I need every contractors out there. Some contractor can be subcontractor with the big contractors.
Okay.
I need everybody's help. But the most important, we have the funds to do our infrastructure development.
What about the materials? How are you going to purchase cement and nails for 1 million homes in every country?
We design that each country will have their own factories of everything they need, or each country who has whatever they have abundance of supply, like the Mexico, they have cement, China has other materials, so each and every country will participate in supplying our development.
Okay.
And they will be paid either CIF or FOB based on the contract that we have. Of course, we were buying by the volume, so we are not, we're saving a lot of money on our materials.
Okay, now tell us a little bit more about what a country manager is and what you're looking for exactly.
A country manager is like a president of a country that will manage every project. So you will be designated to look after. There already a master plan in every development. All you have to do is to make sure that the developers and the laborers and everybody will participate and perform for whatever their duties.
Okay. But they're not getting involved in politics. Right?
No, I don't get involved with politics, because if we get involved with politics, before we get our development done, it will take us 100 years.
Right.
You know.
Okay. Tell us a little bit more about the project manager. What are you looking for, and who?
The project
Who should
manager,
apply?
the project is a management company that actually manage the development company, the developers.
So
Because
engineering.
each developers have their own expertise. They develop vertical, horizontal, pavement, all that, you know, housing, and they have all these kinds of development, and the project management, there's be the one designating what they need to do.
Okay. And so each one of these management groups, is that a short-term 5-year contract, or is that a lifetime contract, or
It
what?
doesn't matter, whatever the contract will take. If the development it will take 20 years, then the contract is 20 years.
Okay. Now tell us about some of the new developments that you've been discussing about the medical policy.
Oh, we have a breakthrough for our medical policy program, educational policy program. We have cut 8 billion educational policy and 8 billion medical policy. This is underwritten by several insurance companies and holding companies, that the participation of the student or the patient are only 1%. In this way, they don't have to sell their house when they get a heart attack. In this way, they don't have to sell everything that they own in order for them to live if they are sick. All they need to have is have 1% of the total cost of the medical, and also 1% for the total cost of the education. Some student, they go far beyond just to graduate and get their education. Some of them resorted to prostitution. Some of them resorted to illegal activities. This way they don't need to. It only costs them 1%. And that 1%, GIDIFA will put up the rest. So this is the breakthrough that we have. We could now have our dream come true. If you want to be a doctor, it costs you 500,000 US dollars. It only costs you 5,000. And that 5,000 could be paid in the form of cash, credit, or installment, or by payment.
Payments,
No?
yeah.
$1 a day, or whatever it is. So it's designed to help people, and it's designed to give birth for premium.
Excellent. Tell us a little bit about the facilities you're creating for the debt payments.
Well, we have a trade platform in every country that is ongoing, and is we're in the process of developing the plan. As we go through, we have what they call global debt facilities, global debt forgiven. It's good to help countries pay their debt based on our platform in order for their currency to be strong or their country to be developed, So we have global debt forgiven, global debt facilities, global debt redistribution of funds. Each of these programs are designed to help countries. We would like to buy or out of our trade proceeds all these toxic assets, the obligation, and return the obligation to the country of origin as a debt, right? And maybe get paid for tax credit in return, so that it doesn't cost them nothing. It only cost them a piece of paper that giving us a tax credit. So in that case, our 22,000 corporation doesn't need to pay taxes in their countries.
Why don't you tell us a little bit about how the gold plays in to back or support all of these financial instruments? What most of the world doesn't know how much gold is in the Philippines and how you use that to invest without actually touching the gold. How does that work?
Well, it's going to take us about 90 days to explain that. But I'm going to give the synopsis.
It's complicated.
This treasure of gold were recovered way back in 1967. And it took us 25 years to recover some of it. And you would not believe the volumes. Is enough to support the world.
So what's on Google about the metric tons of gold is not the true figure of what exists?
Well, in the record of the United Nations, is total of 13 million metric tons.
Okay.
This gold was actually been here in our civilization 5,700 years ago.
Okay.
Or longer. That's
right.
According to the DNA and the carbon dated forensic evidence that we gathered on these golden artifacts that we recover these underground bunkers.
Okay.
It's not all Yamashita treasure. These are all been here for a long time. It just happened that we were the one who found it. And I decided to make a use of it. I don't think I can bring one brick wherever I'm going if I die,
Okay.
It will probably slow me down going up, I end up going down instead of going up.
Right, right. Can't take it with us.
Yes.
So how do you use
So
the
I'd rather
gold?
share it, the abundance of this world, to everybody.
How do you use the gold in the
You can hypothecate the
refinance?
gold, You can borrow money against the gold. You can monetize the gold. You can, on the next topic, we will discuss each and every procedures that the possibility of hypothecating the assets.
So when you pay off the debt of a country, how can you reestablish the gold standard around the world?
No, the gold standard. When we pay the debt of the country, of course, there will never no debt, so they go back to zero.
Okay.
Right. So it's now the country buy gold in order for them to print money, because under Basel III, you can only issue out securities and currency that are backed up by gold.
That's the proper way to run an economy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not this fiat money that they can write a check without having the backup or reserve of this obligation.
Yeah. Excellent. Okay, so how would the gold play in to attract all this new technology that you're talking about?
No, it doesn't. The gold, it's only playing as a reserve of each institution, each central bank, each banks. They should have a bullion bank in every continent. They should have a bullion bank in every country. They should have a central bank in every country, not private central bank. They should have a government central bank. Right now we have a private central bank that is controlled by few handful of people, royalties and people like me,
Okay, so as we're talking to contractors and country managers and program managers, what kind of resume do you want to see? Just as an invitation for businesses out there.
Whatever their experience. If they are being in the business for a long time, it's a plus. The most important is they can perform. It doesn't matter. If they wanted to finish the development, they can finish. And besides, we have the best of the best to develop this world. If we put our 10 cents together or our knowledge together, we'll make it. But I'm inviting everybody to participate in our mission to develop the world into a right perspective.
Excellent. Thank you for your time.
All right. Thank you for the opportunity, and probably next week we will talk about the other scenario, how this gold play out.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.